Good morning students. Today we are going to learn Geography's first lesson, distributional map. In the earlier classes you have studied district, state as well as country maps in the environmental studies and the geography subject. The main aim of this map is to show a particular location as well as the distribution of variables. And for this purpose some maps are prepared. Those maps are called as a thematic maps. And with the help of these thematic maps, we can show the temperature, rainfall, population, etc. Distributional maps are useful to explain distribution of these variables in the region. Such maps easily bring out the patterns of distribution. To draw distributional maps, we need statistical data of the variables. Distribution can be shown in the three following ways on a map. First one, dot method. Second, choropleth method. Third one, isopleth method. First one, dot method. A dot map is made using statistical data. While preparing dot maps, only data gathered through counting is used. The way of variable is distributed throughout the region. The dots are used to show its distribution on the map. For example, the population of region, the distribution of cattle, etc. The following precautions should be taken while using dot method for a map. First one, the size of dot should be uniform. Second, the distribution of physiography, water sources, transport system, etc. of a region should be considered while placing dots on a map. While showing population distribution, rural population is shown by dots and circles are used to show urban population. The dot method is most suitable for that variable which is freely scattered across the region. Second, choropleth method. In these maps, the data regarding various geographical variables is shown by shades or tints of various colors. While making such maps, the data used for different variable is obtained through various processes such as measurement, surveying, etc. In this method, only one value is given to one sub-administrative unit in a region. The smallest and the largest value of the given data of the variable are taken into consideration. After that, classes are made and each class is assigned a tint of the same color or black and white patterns. The shades or the patterns become darker with the increasing value of the given variable and are drawn accordingly on the map in the given classification. Isopleth method. Isopleth maps are used to show distribution of altitude, temperature, rainfall, etc. In isopleth maps, the distribution is shown with the help of lines showing equal values. When the distribution of variable is continuous, the isopleth method is used. Statistical data which belongs to respective place is known as point-related data. By considering the highest and the lowest value of the variable, an interval is decided. If the lines are closer to each other, then the change in the variable is steep. If the lines are away from each other, the change in the variable is gentle. Now last point is field visit. Field visit is an important study method in geography. Geographical concepts and elements can be directly experienced through field visits. Field visits are extremely useful for understanding the correlation between humans and environment. Selection of the study area. Geographical field visit is organized for study of various elements. Example, we can visit as a physical landforms, river banks, dams, coastal areas, tourism sites, offices or museums related to geographical elements, villages, forest areas, etc. Elements should be selected after studying the local conditions and necessary permission letters have to be obtained. For a field visit, you should carry a notebook, specimen, questionnaire, pen, pencil, scale, tape, compass, a bag for collecting samples, maps, camera, etc. Report writing. A field report should be written on the basis of information obtained after the visit is complete. Use the following issues to make a report and photographs wherever necessary. Introduction, location map and route map, physiography, climate, population, environmental problems and measures, land utilization, conclusions. In this way, in this lesson, we learned a distributional maps, the type of the distributional maps, field visit, the importance of field visit and report writing.